Given the recent events, I am wondering what would it take? How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked her number.
She leaked your number.
Oh my god.
What? Your actual telephone number?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I put my hand. $1. That's it. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman. Don't think my me.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should have came to me like Shirley.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. And you too young to know about Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley.
I guess I got an old soul.
You do. Oh my gosh, you too young to know about Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley.
For real. But it's more thing like, but she's not no boxer. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no boxer. So I don't have to.
Let's be real. Most celebrity beefs fizzle out with a few shady posts and a dramatic unfollow. But this one, it's different. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champ, didn't just throw shade. She offered to throw hands. And not for a bag, not for a pay-per-view cut, not even for a sponsorship. She said she'd step in the ring with Remy Ma for just $1. Yep, $1. Why? Because Remy allegedly leaked her private phone number publicly. That move alone set off a firestorm. Now imagine being Claressa, a respected world champion, humiliated by someone who used to be a fan. At that point, it's not about money, it's about principle. And Claressa's got enough fire to back it up. But the moment 50 Cent entered the chat, the temperature shot through the roof. Because when he jumps in, it's no longer just about two women beefing. It becomes a viral spectacle with the whole internet tuning in like it's a season finale. And this season, it's messy. So how did 50 Cent get involved? It all escalated when Remy dropped a cryptic post on Instagram that fans instantly linked to Claressa. Subtle? Not at all. Claressa didn't hesitate. She clapped back with a poster that looked like a real fight announcement. Remy versus Claressa, February 2nd. Come get your whooped crash out. That wasn't just for laughs. That was a statement. But before fans could even pick a side, 50 Cent issued a public warning. His message to Claressa was clear. Do not fight her. She will get the blick, champ. And if you don't speak New York, that basically means she's not pulling punches. She might pull a gun. He wasn't being funny. This wasn't trolling. 50 looked dead serious. Why? Because he knows the real Remy Ma, the one who's been to prison, the one who's shown before that when things get personal, things get violent. This wasn't some cute rap beef. This was a potential real-world disaster brewing.
Came through the situation with a mask on. And somehow he got past the security guard. I don't know how. Now, we're not going to speculate here. I don't know how he got with a mask on. I don't know how he got past the security guard, but he got past the security guard. The wall is a L shape. I'm on the wall, and literally, the nigga, he literally sneaked me. He do sneak me. He do sneak me. And that's where the two clean jaws come into the hand. He do sneak me. Wow. But when I never fell, never was in no fetal position, I never touched the ground ever. But when I got back to turn around to the nigga ran. He ran. And shit like that. To me, I told Rem, I think the security nigga had something to do with it, because a nigga comes with a full-blown mask, your security nigga is not gonna allow a nigga in the building. But the only how he allows a nigga to go through the...
So here's why 50's warning hit different. Remy Ma doesn't just have a tough image, she's got a documented history of real-life violence. Let's rewind to 2007. Remy was out partying in Manhattan with her friend, Makita Barnes-Joseph. It was supposed to be just another night out until Remy realized $3,000 was missing from her purse. She snapped, accused Makita of stealing. The argument escalated fast. Words were exchanged, then fists, then gunfire. Remy pulled out a weapon and shot her friend. The bullet didn't just graze her, it ripped through Makita's colon and hit her rectum. She spent 3 weeks in the hospital, and Remy ended up doing 8 years in prison. This wasn't speculation, this wasn't rumor, this was a conviction. She was sentenced by Judge Reina Uvelair, who described Remy as a woman with no control over her anger. A woman who, when pushed, doesn't talk, she reacts. That's the version of Remy that 50 was talking about. That's who Claressa might be stepping into the ring with.
They knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Give me don't let the cap y'all really knew is the nigga y'all knew the y'all think that's so thorough. He put a recording device in Remy's car. The nigga's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof.
But it doesn't stop there. Remy didn't hide from that moment. She practically bragged about it in her music. In her track Out of Control with Fat Joe, she rapped, "I shot my friend over a band. Imagine what I'll do to a chick I can't stand." That's not just a bar, that's a message. It's wild to think someone could spin such a dark moment into a punchline, but Remy did it. And that track, it hit hard. People ate it up. But for critics and even some fans, it crossed a line. It showed that Remy might not just be about that life. She thrives on it. And that's what makes this potential matchup with Claressa so insane. Claressa is trained, disciplined, calculated. Remy is chaos, pure emotion. So while you'd think a professional fighter has the advantage, history tells a different story. When someone fights dirty, rules go out the window. This isn't just about skill. It's about how far each woman is willing to go. And Remy's track record says she'll go there without blinking.
Can't do is stop it. Or they won't listen to me.
Right. You have a history.
Beautiful kid, very smart.
Is there a way to shield the kid from?
I'm sure they are. I don't think they're trying to damage the baby.
No, not that they would try to, but you have children and you've been in the press. I'm sure you've maybe found a way to keep some of that stuff from the kids.
I don't know, man. I was beefing with 50 Cent and my son was going to school every day, fighting niggas. Yo, your father's pussy, yo. You know, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? He was going to school fighting niggas every day. Yo, you see your father's pussy. All right, let's go.
Let's not forget the 2019 incident that brought Remy back into headlines. This time involving Love and Hip Hop cast member Brittany Taylor. During a charity concert at Irving Plaza, Brittany claimed Remy punched her dead in the face. She even posted photos of her black eye on Instagram, putting Remy on full public blast. The result? Remy was slapped with 4 misdemeanor charges, including assault and harassment. The press had a field day. But somehow she dodged another bullet, this time legally. A witness who initially backed Brittany's claims suddenly disappeared. Another witness said they never saw Remy leave the green room that night. So, with shaky testimony and no solid proof, the case fell apart. Remy walked free and even flashed a smile walking out of court. But the damage was done. Her name was again tied to violence. Whether she was innocent or not, the perception stuck. And perception is everything in a fight like this. It paints her as a woman unafraid to throw hands when pushed. And now the pot thickens, because this isn't just about Remy versus Claressa. This is about Remy, Papoose, and 50 Cent. A triangle of tension that's been simmering for years. Back in 2018, 50 left a flirty comment under a photo of Remy saying, "Damn, you lost mad weight." Innocent? Maybe. But Papoose didn't take it lightly. He clapped back instantly, dragging 50's baby mama Daphne Joy into the mess, saying something like, "If he doesn't marry her, I got a homeboy who will." That set 50 off. What followed was a barrage of petty posts, shady memes, and sarcastic captions. 50 posted Remy in lingerie with the word blocked across her. Then he came for Pap's hairline. And when people said he went too far, 50 said, "All I said was she lost weight and he start tripping." Classic 50, petty, savage, and loud. But behind the jokes was real tension. 50 knew how to stir the pot, and right now he's watching that pot boil over.
At dinner last night, I'm not gonna go into I don't really know. How about that?
Right.
One thing I don't know is that my sister never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy and they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the?
Even Fat Joe, someone who's always been Remy's rock, couldn't stay silent. He spoke out during an episode of Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion, calling 2024 the worst year in hip-hop, and you could hear the sadness in his voice. He said he didn't see this coming. Just the night before Remy's viral meltdown, they were having dinner. She treated 10 grown men at Brooklyn Chop House, smiling, laughing. Nothing seemed off. And then, the next morning, his phone blew up. Headlines, posts, allegations. He was blindsided. And while Joe refused to take sides, he made one thing clear. I just hope their daughter doesn't get caught in the middle. That's the part that hit hardest. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just rap beef. This is a family imploding in real time, with millions watching. And even Fat Joe, Remy's musical brother, knows some fires are too hot to walk into. He stepped back quietly, watching the storm.
Yeah, but I woke up 2024 feeling like that. It's been a horrible year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is probably, I was just having a heated discussion with my people. Like, this might be the worst year.
As opposed to
ever hip-hop history type shit. Shit bad.
I agree.
All our legends, all our mentors get scrutinized. This is the worst time to be a celebrity in the history of mankind. I'm not sure you guys want to be celebrities. Like, I got friends who are filthy rich that want to be popping and want to be a celebrity. I don't think they want everybody in it like that.
Right.
It's crazy out here. This is nuts. The fucking world done changed on me. It's fucking nuts out here.
Yeah.
And you can't make it up. I can't make it up.
So now we ask the big question. Where does it all end? Will Claressa and Remy actually step into a ring and settle it the old-fashioned way? Or will this spiral even further with more receipts, more secrets, and maybe even lawsuits? Is Papoose the broken-hearted husband holding it together? Or a manipulator finally being exposed? Is Remy Ma a woman pushed too far or someone who's been wild all along and just ran out of people to hide it for her? One thing's for sure, there are no clean exits in this story. The internet has receipts, the fans have opinions, and everyone's watching. Here's the wildest part. This isn't just a fight between two women. It's a war zone filled with layered betrayals, public manipulation, and weaponized silence. From 50 Cent's trolling to Fat Joe's stunned silence, to Papoose's cryptic quotes and Easy the Block Captain's unapologetic confession, it's become clear. This isn't about love or loyalty anymore. It's about ego, power, and who controls the narrative. Everyone involved has scars, secrets, and a reason to play dirty. Whether this ends in a boxing ring or a courtroom, the truth won't come out clean. Because in this drama, everybody's got blood on their gloves.
How do you manage that between your bro
Yeah,
and
I
your
mean,
sis?
I don't even know how to manage that. Well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. It's a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like I'm the godfather. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit.
So now it's your turn. Who do you believe? Is Claressa walking into a dangerous trap? Is Remy Ma the villain or the victim? Was Papoose blindsided or just exposed? And does Easy deserve the heat? Or is he just being the first to tell the truth out loud? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this drama isn't cooling off anytime soon. And if you want the rawest, realest, and messiest breakdowns of celebrity chaos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because at HushBuzzz, we don't just spill tea, we drop boiling pots.